Okay, here we are on the Green Apartments doing the repair locations. This is concrete section C1. We're just going to do a 9x5. Everything else is kind of jacked throughout, so we're going to address this issue right in front of us. And you can see the root that's causing that. So 1 hour root removal on that, 9x5 broom finish. Asphalt location 1's in front of us and curb locations A's are also in front of us. There's going to be a lot of these. Asphalt location 1 is a 30x30. Essentially just the intersection here, and curb location A is 26 feet. So we're kind of in one of the back corners of the property, the back 9 as they call this one. Repair number 2 is directly in front of us. It's going to be an 8x16 around a catch basin in front of G4 and G5. Here's asphalt location 3. It's a 12x50. It's going to end right around the seam right here. We do have a little bit of a divot here, so we're going to need a half a ton of rock on this one. And then it goes back past the catch basin right there. And we are by the L building. Here's repair number 4. It's a 13x42. So it's going to start at this seam right here in front of P6, and it's going to go 42 feet back, 13 feet wide. Okay, here we are at repair number 5. It's a 24x69. So starting at number 012, right at the seam, going full width, and then coming back 69 feet just past this alligator damage in front of us, standing right in this area right here. Okay, repair number 6 is an 8x10 around this catch basin, directly across from the leasing office here. Here's the crosshatch I was talking about measuring in the audio. Okay, we have curb repairs B and C. This is C at 65 feet. It starts at the joint right before the corner, so right there, and it comes 65 feet to the crack right there, which is between stalls 129 and 130. So we'll need stalls 129 through 136 open. Curb repair B is on this bank of stalls. It's 115 feet, and you can see it's shot. We're going to tie it back in between stalls 138 and 139. So we'll need stalls 138 through, say, 149 available. It's going to go around the island and tie back in right there. Alright, here's section C2. Before I forget, 5x31, 6x10. So it's going to start right at the joint, right by the entrance here. And it's going to come all the way back, broom finish, and we're going to cut it off right here. There's our 6x10 attached. And then the curb associated with that is 59 feet, so the joint right there, all the way to the end. So it's going to take up stalls 116 through 123 is what we'll need access to for no parks. Okay, patch number 7 is a 25x42 attached to a 17x27 right by entrance by the BB building. So it's going to start at the patch seam. Sorry, I got to hold the wheel on a phone. You can kind of see it right by that leaf right there. Straight across, all the way out and across, back, and then at the end of the stall, it's going to come across and tie in with the stalls between 124 and 125. 3-inch R&R and everything so far. There's a location coming up that's been overlaid, so a little bit that thicker. So repair number 8, we're starting to see overlay. So let's do an 8x4 at 4 inches on this one. That's kind of by the AA building. We have some curb repairs here. Curb repair E is 40 feet starting at that joint, stall 350. And it goes 40 feet or so back around the island just to the joint just past that break right there. Repair F will be 65 feet starting at the stall 342. We're going to have to make a cut. There's no joint. It's all banded together. So we'll make a joint just on the other side of the light color you see. Then we'll go 65 feet back. It'll end in the middle of stall 340. C3 is going to be a 5x18 broom finish, starting at the yellow mark and going to the joint directly in front of us. 2 hours root removal on this, taking up spots 345 and 346. Repair number 9 is a 12 by 35, I believe. I'll remeasure that, but starting at that joint right there and coming to this joint right here. And that was a 12 by 35, yes. We're kind of by the Y building right there. W building's across right there. Not that numbers really help you out, but we've got some more stuff to look at. Looks like we got another curb section too. C4 is right in front of us though. Let's do that first. So C4 is a 5 by 27, starting right where the sidewalk meets and going to the next joint, which is right there. 2 hours root removal on this. And we're gonna have to take out this curb right here. And then we'll do the curb location over there as well. So G is 18 feet. It starts at the joint by the ramp and it just goes around, just so when we take the concrete out and we break it, we'll put it back. And curb repair H is in front of us. We'll start it back here. We'll have precision cut that, so we're not going to worry about that. H is 45 feet, so it's taking up stalls 307 and 308. And essentially it's the whole loop there, boom to boom. Okay, we're to asphalt section 10. It's a 26 by 53, so it's going to start at this patch seam. It's going to go back 53 feet, so right at the corner of the carport there, straight across. This is the X building. All the concrete and curb that we just looked at is directly in front of us. This looks like another section at 4 inches. This section that we're standing on has been overlaid. That looks like it's probably 3, but let's bid the whole thing at 4 on this one. And you can see we're up to stall number 418. And there's the W building, if that helps. So patch number 11 is a 12 by 12, which is right at the end right there around a catch basin. Attached to, we'll do a 4 by 50, bringing it right to where we're standing right here, just shy of the catch basin. As you can see, it looks fine everywhere else, but this one strip where it's been overlaid is the seam's failing. So we'll do this one at 5 inches. And here we go. All right, here we are at location 12. This is the main entrance exit of the 3. What we're looking at doing is, you can see we're all gated. We're gonna cut across right there, and we're going to go all the way out on both sides. There is a band of stamped concrete there in the middle that you can faintly see that will go around, but we'll patch up around against it, and then we'll cut the seam off right back here. So I'll give you measurements on this. Right. So we're 38 by 74 to here. Then we'll have essentially 2 more duplicate measurements. That'll be the same and that'll be the same. And I'll give you a depth after this. I'm not thinking it's 5. I think the overlay starts right there. In fact, I know it does. So then for that measurement, we're attached to 2 22 by 22s for the areas up until the stamp sections here. And then we have the 2 measurements going out. And these are 2 23 by 60s. If you think we need to replace all the curb to do this properly, then subtract 20 feet off the white curb marks to get the total amount of extruded white curb we'll remove. And I'll give you the red that we will be removing and replacing. And the red we'll be replacing is 142 feet. The more I think about it, this is their main entrance exit. Let's demo the curb and do it properly. Add 1 foot to the width for all those measurements to cover that. Okay, repair number 13 is a 25 by 120 attached to a 27 by 52. So now that we've got the numbers out of the way, it's going to start in the middle of the handicap stall, go across, full width, 120 feet all the way to just before the next row of stalls back there starts. So right here, cut it across. Then it's going to go up this way, just past that first garage right there. That's our other seam. Okay, here we are at repair number 14. We're gonna do 10 by 14 on this one, this catch basin. The big other repair was right kind of by that truck. Building R is what we're in front of. Leasing office is directly in front of us. Alright, 2 more repairs before I tell you what it's about. We have a 26 by 38 right here, so it's going to start just past this patch seam. This is the third entrance exit, the smallest one, and then it's going to come all the way out. We have damage right at our property line right there, and there's a catch basin in the middle, so I don't know if we want to chip around it and fill it in, if we want to cut short and just fill that in, but here's our road. This is Harbor Point Boulevard, so that's the one thing that I've got concerns about on this one. And patch number 16 is this intersection out here too. Okay, so this is either 16 or 17, whatever the next one is. It's a 16 by 25, so it's going to start right at the back seam there, come out 16 feet, and then attach to a 27 by 52. So the 27 is going to start right at that patch seam right there, / stall line. It's going to come out to right here, and that's F building. And looks like that was for patch 16. 15 was the one at the entrance there. And we're almost done. And that's it.